Have you ever wondered why Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, the crybaby, the coward, the one who can't stop screaming for his life, suddenly turns into an unstoppable warrior the moment he falls asleep? It almost feels like he has two personalities, right? Well, today we're going to dive deep into the real reason behind Zenitsu's unique fighting style, his tragic backstory, and why sleep is the key to unlocking his true power. So grab your Nichiren blade and let's get started. First, let's talk about Zenitsu's personality when he's awake. Unlike Tanjiro or Inosuke, Zenitsu doesn't seem like the typical hero. He's cowardly, insecure, and constantly thinks he's about to die. This is largely because he has crippling anxiety and very little self-confidence. He never truly believed he was capable of being a demon slayer. But here's the thing, his cowardice doesn't come from laziness or weakness. It comes from trauma. Zenitsu actually has an incredibly tragic past. He was abandoned by his parents, left alone, and grew up with almost no one to lean on. His master, Jigoro Kuijima, took him in and trained him in thunder breathing. But Zenitsu felt like he could never live up to his master's expectations, especially since he only managed to learn one form of the entire thunder breathing style. First form, thunderclap and flash. That constant feeling of failure crushed him. So while awake, Zenitsu is filled with fear and self-doubt. His conscious mind is overloaded with anxiety, which paralyzes him in the face of demons. Now, here's the genius part. Zenitsu's true power only comes out when he falls asleep. Why? Because sleep silences all the fear, doubt, and negativity in his conscious mind. When unconscious, his body moves on pure instinct, relying on all the training drilled into him by his master. Think of it like this, when he's awake, his brain is holding him back. When he's asleep, his body is free to act on everything it already knows. That's why he can unleash incredible speed and precision with his thunder breathing techniques, even though he constantly insists he's weak. It's almost like a defense mechanism. When Zenitsu's fear overwhelms him, his body forces him into a sleep state so he can fight without hesitation. His subconscious doesn't doubt, it just reacts. And that's why we see this huge contrast between the crying Zenitsu we all know, and the lightning-fast swordsman who defeats demons in the blink of an eye. Zenitsu's backstory is what really makes this ability so emotional. He was struck by lightning during his training, which bleached his hair and nearly killed him. Instead of quitting, he continued training despite being terrified. But deep down, Zenitsu always thought of himself as a failure, someone who could never live up to the strength of other demon slayers. His master, however, believed in him. Jigoro constantly told Zenitsu that even mastering just one form to perfection was more powerful than trying to learn them all poorly. This is where Zenitsu's subconscious determination really shines. Even if he thinks he's worthless while awake, deep down, he wants to honor his master and prove his worth. His sleeping self is the version of him that embodies this hidden strength. And remember, Zenitsu isn't just lucky or talented. Every time he unleashes thunderclap and flash, it's years of training, discipline, and survival instinct manifesting in one perfect strike. His body remembers what his mind denies. This duality, coward when awake, hero when asleep, actually represents Zenitsu's character growth throughout the story. It's a metaphor for how sometimes our greatest strengths are hidden beneath layers of fear and self-doubt. Zenitsu shows us that even the most unlikely hero has potential, and that courage isn't about being fearless, it's about pushing through fear, even if it means relying on instincts you don't even realize you have. So the next time you see Zenitsu snoring mid-battle and then unleashing a lightning-fast strike that destroys his enemy, remember, it's not a gag, it's not just anime comedy. It's the culmination of his trauma, his training, and his hidden strength. Awake, he's terrified. Asleep, he's unstoppable. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Zenitsu's unique fighting style and backstory, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more deep dives into Demon Slayer's characters. And tell me in the comments, do you think Zenitsu is underrated, or does his comedy overshadow his true strength?